I don't know if I got a cold or if I got allergies, but whatever it is, I've got a bowling ball in my head, and I'm sneezing and draining, and just my eyes are watering. I can't see. Anyway, but we had a good day out here today. I wasn't able to come out here for a couple weeks. I think it's been a couple weeks, and it was good. Good stress reliever. If you can get out and go shoot and stuff, get out and go shoot. It is a great stress reliever. Depending on, I mean, I am very, very fortunate. Thank you, Matt, for allowing me to come out and like shoot at places, shoot at your place. Like, it's awesome. If I had to go to a regular range and all this kind of stuff and deal with people, it probably would not be as a stress-free thing. It would be inducing some stress. But anyway, today we got out there and we played with this guy. If I can get it out. This guy right here, the Glock 43X. That was the main purpose of today's range visit, to get comfortable with this guy, to sight in the RMR. So now this is a viable weapon to use right now, because beforehand it wasn't sighted in. It was, I didn't have it loaded in the house. It was just, I didn't carry it. Now I'm fine. I've shot about 200, maybe 250 rounds through it, maybe something like that. It's worked very well. I can't say it's 100% flawless. There are multiple times. I will show you. Maybe, here we go. Multiple times it will get caught just about like that, just almost closed, enough to where when you pull the trigger, the trigger drops and it pushes the slide forward, so you have a light primer strike high on the primer. It's like it's almost trying to fire it out of battery, which would be really bad. But what I'm chalking that up to, honestly, is the fact that this this slide, can't talk, I tell you I'm sick, I'm not feeling good. This barrel is from, I think it's Peace Geeks or something like that. I'm going to annotate it because I cannot remember. But it was like 85 bucks shipped, something like that. It was less than $100, and it was in stock. And I was like, holy cow, that is amazing. Amazing. Because I was looking for threaded barrels for these things, and they are hard to come by anywhere cheap, anywhere under $100 like impossible, and then they're out of stock most of other places. So this right here, if you want one of these, go grab one. All right, they got them in the nitrated black and then the just gray or whatever, the just metal, silver, whatever. Anyway, but I think a lot of it had to do with that barrel. It's not a Glock barrel. A lot of times you don't get Glock barrels that need a break-in period, yada, yada, yada. Half the time, or actually like 3/4 of the time, I was running it completely dry, nothing in it, because my idea that it helps break it in a little bit faster. In my mind, you can also see the wear marks a little bit better, so you can see where it might need a little bit of oil, whatnot. So anyway, but we got it oiled, we got it going, we got it shooting, we got it sighted in. It is very easy to shoot, even out to 100 yards. It's relatively easy to hit gongs out there, you know, human-sized silhouette things, whatever, if there's a bad guy. But I would not be shooting at a bad guy with this gun at 100 yards, especially in position that I'm in right now. If there's a bad guy at 100 yards, more than likely I'm going to get my kids and get out of there. It's not my job to go protect the world. I'm not a cop anymore. I don't need to do that. All right. But anyway, that's a whole other different story for a whole different time. But the 43X has done very well, and the sight has worked very well. Thank you again to Suarez International. I hope I'm saying that right, for hooking me up with that slide cut. It is thebomb.com. I like it. Look for coming up stuff. What's coming up stuff? Well, with that slide on there, I cannot talk and think straight. With the threads on there, I'm going to run a comp. Okay, and again, I was going to get the Agency Arms, what's the 417C or something, the very small, they're short little one. I've heard really good things about them. But I recently saw that Suarez International, they have these, it looks to be very, very similar in style. I don't know about how well it works or anything, but it's supposed to work with stock springs and everything. You're not supposed to have to tune the gun or anything. You just put the comp on there, and since it's the same style, and I like the style of the Agency Arms, it was about 40 bucks cheaper, 30, 40 bucks. Yeah, anyway, so I went ahead and I ordered it. They didn't hook me up with that. That's not a pro bono kind of thing, whatever. I'm paying full price for that. Actually, they may be on sale. Anyway, I am getting that, and then some of their backup sights, right? So I can co-witness and everything. Once that is done, these are my plans for this gun, so stuff to look for. But once those are in, I will probably at least try it. The TLR, the Streamlight TLR 6, I think is what it's called. Probably get the light and laser combo and not run the laser. I want the laser because someday down the road, someday over the rainbow wishing world, I want to get into some night vision, even if it's just simple stuff. for hunting stuff at night or whatever. I just think it'd be cool. It's just a cool thing. It's not necessary, but I think it'd be cool. And if I did have that, it would be very cool to have a laser on the gun. That's the only reason I would have it. I wouldn't run the laser all the time because I think that would be very confusing. Sights, red dot, and laser, and light. That'd be a lot going on. You'd probably get very confused. But that's the idea with that. And then, even though I've been running this guy dry, meaning I have not had a loaded gun in it, I just had this gun unloaded for the past week or so, running around the house and everything, not really going out with it. But I like it, but it does have a few little hiccups. Primarily, when the gun is in here, with the way the sight sits on there, you can push the frame down a little bit. That doesn't do anything with the trigger. The trigger is still covered up. Even if something got into this empty space, it can't get down in there by the trigger. I don't know how I can explain that very well, but it's okay. I'm fine with this for now, but not for long term. Long term, I would either cut this down here so that the optic can sit a little bit lower and it can sit all the way down in there. But if I do that, then I don't know how well you can see, but the threads are almost sticking out. They're flush. So when I put a comp on there, it's going to be sticking out. So anyway, I'll be getting hopefully, Lord willing, I'll be getting a Glock 48 holster from Tier 1 Concealment, because in my opinion, those are some of the better ones, the better ones I've used. All right, honestly, yes, they are not cheap, about 150 bucks. But if this is something to carry, and particularly for my wife to carry, I think that would be awesome. I think she could actually do that, and I think she would enjoy that. That's stuff to look forward to. Anyway, that's with this gun. What else do we got? I don't know. Everything else is kind of on a standby. The Beretta 92S, I'm still working on that. Well, I'm not really working on it. It's sitting there, and I need to put the irons on it. And then the, what am I trying to say? And then maybe I'll strip the lower and anodize it because it's aluminum, and I can anodize aluminum. I think I said that in the last video, but it's still kind of what I'm thinking about. Just haven't done it yet. And then the 12.5-inch AR upper that I have on the pistol thing, whatever. It's working okay. It kicks a little bit, but I'm kind of getting used to it, kind of getting the hang of it. And then at some point, I want to kind of build that out into something. And then, this is a lot of stuff. I want to look into doing some more suppressor stuff, okay? I have 3 that I can look at and we can compare and contrast. One of those, the company is completely out of business, is completely gone. Huntertown Arms, completely gone. So good luck if I have a baffle strike or mess it up or whatever, because as far as I can tell, I'm going to have to go to some other suppressor manufacturer and be like, hey, can you fix this other company's thing? Because they're out of business. So yeah, that wouldn't be very good. But I got one of those. But I'm thinking about doing either the Yankee Hill machine, the YHM Turbo, the Turbo K, or going out and getting the, what's it going to be called? The Silencer Co., the Omega 9K. I think that's what it is. I think it's by Silencer Co. Omega 9K. That looks really cool. Something like that on this guy for like a tableside gun. Ooh, I think that's got some potential. I think it's got real potential. Or just running it on my CZ Scorpion, you know, extending the rail on the Scorpion to make it, you know, more of a compact enclosed kind of thing, whatever. Mac has something like that on his channel that he uses. Looks really cool. Works fine in his videos, at least. It looks like it works. But those are some ideas, some things later on, because even if I did that today, it would still be like a year before I'd be able to even get something like that. So, and there's a lot of stuff later on in the year that who knows what's going to happen. So that's some stuff to kind of look forward to. Sorry, I just vomited all that information at y'all. I'm squinting because I can't see, and I got sweat in my eyes, and it's just, I feel like complete garbage. But anyway, if y'all have any questions about all that stuff, if there's anything particular about anything that I said that you have questions about, or that you want me to look at something else, there are plenty of things that I would love to look at. It's just time and money right now. That's really the thing. It's just time and money. So with money, yeah, I can go ahead and mention that. Patreon, we've got like 6 of you on there. I think it's 6 to 8 of you on there. I can't remember at the time of this video, but thank you to you guys. You know who you are. You are awesome people. I don't deserve you. But that's just like $1 a month kind of thing. And all that just goes to funding all this stuff. Little pieces, little things, whatever. You could say technically that they bought this, this Tier 1 Concealment band. So thank you all for that. Appreciate it. Because that costs like $4. But thank you all for that. And then we have some merch, I think. I think. I've seen how some other people are doing some things with Spring Tea, I think is what it's called. So I went on there and set up a little store thing, and I'll put that down below. It's just some t-shirts, and I think they have some leggings. It's kind of weird, but whatever. They have some leggings, and then they have different shirts, and then they have coffee cup and a phone case and some stuff like that. It just, some stickers, whatever. Yeah, if y'all really want something like that, then go for it. If you don't, then I totally understand. I haven't even gotten any of that yet. So anyway, there you go. There you go. I'm done rambling. Y'all be good to be safe. I'm going to go get in the car and try to stay awake as I drive home and go take some meds and probably take a nap because I feel like crap right now. Anyway, y'all take care, and we'll catch you on the next video.